Okay, we are live.
Yes, we are.
Look at this picture.
It's awesome.
Isn't it beautiful? Imagine being offended by this.
Yes.
Imagine looking at this and be like, yeah, that offends me. Like, what the hell's wrong with like there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. This is beautiful. This is art. This is why I love capitalism. Gives us stuff like gives us
Wait,
stuff like this.
what does this have to do with capitalism?
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of things that comes out of. I don't know. That's
Oh,
another
because this
thing.
is promotion for her product?
Yeah, I mean, anyways, we don't have to get into that, but it's just beautiful. Can we just acknowledge that this is beautiful?
Yes.
It is beautiful. But some people,
Oh,
but there's
even
a whole bunch.
a Hindu
Yeah.
historian here is saying Cardi B is truly despicable, but not for this reason. Hindu historian,
Oh,
I'm curious as to
why
why
is
why do you view her to be truly despicable?
we're getting off track though? I don't know why you
Well, I'm
encourage it.
curious.
All right,
Um,
let's can we
yes,
focus on that one story at a time right now?
yes.
This is like, can we appreciate this? And by the
Mhm.
way, this is beautiful. Okay, and Cardi B is not despicable. Um,
She's done some
is
shady things.
if who hasn't? Who hasn't? Who has not done some shady things? Okay, but apparently there's a lot of butthurt. There is a wave of butthurt coming at her because of this. Okay, so why are people upset? Can you tell us?
Um, so well, I've seen two veins of butt hurt. Um, there's some overlap, but mostly separate. The main one is that this is a blasphemous photo
Hmm,
and that it's offensive for its blasphemy.
that
The
makes it
other
better.
the other vein is the good old cultural appropriation
Hmm.
accusation.
Okay.
And then some
Oh,
people overlap the two.
cool. Those
Cool,
people
cool,
should
cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt.
those people should get off the internet because internet is like came out of United States. Seriously, right? You
Oh
guys,
boy.
okay, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal, okay? You guys can keep your goddesses, and then United States will keep the internet. How about that? Okay? They came up with the you guys are on social. How about this? How about United States? Like you guys, we have this rule, okay? Every country just keeps the things that they have made, right? All right. So
Hmm.
get off social media, get off your goddamn computers, get off the internet, stop driving your cars, okay? And then keep your goddesses and keep the number zero, okay? You're so proud of that as well, right, India? Okay. You could have your zero and your goddesses, but then forget social media. Can we do? How about that?
I've heard actually conflicting evidence about the zero thing. Some people claim it was the Mayans,
You know
and that
what?
the
You
Brahmins
know
need
what?
to calm the f down about the
You
zero.
know what you should say? What should they say to me? Like if they were clever,
Hmm.
right? Okay. What should they should say? Like, but Armin, okay, this is like I'm teaching the Hindus, okay? This like see, I'm owning myself right now, okay? They're like, I'm owning myself for you, so you're welcome, okay? Like Armin, but how would you have the internet without
Oh.
ones and zeros? Huh? You have ones and zeros. The entire language that the internet runs on is half zero. So you're welcome, the world. We gave you
Oh my god.
self own, self own. All right.
Yeah, you're like, let me teach you how to do this properly.
Yes.
Um, yes. So
Mm.
this photo inspired a massive backlash. Um, that Cardi B even had to come forward. She deleted it from her Instagram very quickly, and she's issued an apology the magazine that released this photo and this whole promotion has retracted the cover. They have issued a separate statement of apology. And just imagine, like, it really bums me out, like, that a star with as much power as she has, like, has been totally mobbed like this
Guys, this gets better, by the way.
Into giving them what they want.
By the way, Cardi B has a video response to all of this, so stay tuned. Okay, this gets really, really good. But before I show you the articles and the video, I have to prepare the rest of you. Okay, because I know, as much as there's a lot of, as I know a lot of Hindus get butthurt over their goddesses being used by other people. Okay, but you guys in the live chat are probably going to get butthurt because of the article that we picked. Okay, so chill. Okay, hold on. Let me just close this and let's get the butthurt out of the way. Okay. Yes, it's the Daily Mail. Okay, come on. Give me in live chat. Armin, why are you showing us the Daily Mail? Oh no. Okay, come on. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Okay. Get it out of your system. I know you hate. Yes. I know. The Daily Mail is not a credible news source. I know they don't check their, facts. I know they don't check their sources. I know they have a bad reputation. Okay. We know that, okay? Susanna here, triggered. Yes. Susanna. Everything here is being checked, okay? So everything here is been checked to be true. But I don't know why the Daily Mail seems to be the only news article out there that goes and gathers all the best images and all the videos and all the best social media, embeds all the right social media posts. Nobody else does that as good as Daily Mail. Yes, when it comes to checking their sources and finding actually fact checking, they suck. Okay, but when it comes to presentation, nobody does it as good as Daily Mail. Okay, and by the way, some of the better websites, they refuse to show this. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna offend people," so they were like,
specifically chose this article because they have the best photos. They summarized it very simplistically and accurately, and many of the other articles that I looked at about this, they refused to even show this photo,
right?
Which is so cowardly and ridiculous to me. Like that they're admitting that there is something in that offensive about this photo, and a lot of the offense comes from the fact that she is bare in this photo, which is insane.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The fact that she's bare, like we have like
bare. You're telling me she's not naked in this photo, Armin? What are you?
Oh my god! Wait, isn't Kali has been shown naked by Hindu art? Has Durga Ma been showed? Oh yeah.
Not traditionally this.
Oof. Actually, I'm looking at some Durga Ma art that I can't show right now.
Hindu historian is bringing up a very good point. Where did Cardi B actually say that she was Durga and not some generic 8-armed being?
Okay, actually, should I play the video? Because it seems like Cardi herself is clueless about what's happening. Should I show the video first?
No, let's not do that first, because we need to get through what happened first, and then we'll get to her apology.
Cardi is like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
It's so good. The video is so good. Okay. So what do? We'll go through this article first and then the video?
Yeah, not the whole thing, just what talks about it. Okay. So this was released on the 10th of November. Cardi B pays homage to the Hindu goddess Durga as she poses with her arms in 8 different positions to promote her new sneaker collection. Cardi B embodied the Hindu goddess of war, strength, and protection in a stunning George Hobika gown to promote her upcoming Reebok collection on Tuesday. As she graced the cover of Footwear News, the 28-year-old rapper paid homage to Durga, a warrior woman with 8 arms while holding a bright red pair of sneakers. In a glamorous shot of the Grammy winner, she maneuvered her arms into 8 different positions from stretched out to her sides to crossed over her head. And we see it here. Okay, now just pause for a second. My main problem with this photo is that Cardi B looks like a totally different person in this photo.
Okay, you keep telling me that, and I don't think that's very important, but that you seem to be very obsessed because you follow Cardi B a lot, and you think like I don't know. I think she looks better than
Not as
usual.
much as I used to.
Right.
But her face looks like a completely different person in this photo. The
Why
first
does that matter?
okay, fine. Fine.
I don't.
That was blasphemous to me.
I'm upset over the fact that if she had this many arms, she would probably not have the same tattoo over every single one of them. Okay, so the artist, whoever the artist was too lazy. So they're like, these are her actual tattoos, and they gave her. They just put like they're getting paid thousands of dollars. Like this is going on a cover of a major magazine or whatever, right? I don't know what this is, right? But like these are people like with our tiny budget. If I was doing this, I would be like, okay, if somebody had 8 arms, they probably wouldn't be doing the exact same tattoo on every single hand. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe change the tattoos up a bit. But they are like, nope, just copy, just move the like, get the arm, just copy it in 4 different positions. Like, how lazy is that?
They were
Right?
being very lazy.
David's very lazy. Like, change the tattoos up. What the hell is up with this? It is important. No, it is important because, like, think about like look at the art that we're producing, guys. Look at the art. Look at the art Atheist Republic is producing, and how specific we are being about the tattoo and Kelly, and we're gonna get Durga involved at some point as well. Yes, when we have Shiva
Well,
Linga.
technically, we already have.
No, I don't. No, okay. If I clone myself, that's a new person. Hey, why am I getting reduce my volume? I'm hearing echo. Okay.
Okay.
People are like, oh, Kelly and Durga are technically the same. No, they're not. They're not. If I clone myself, if I clone myself to do like, hey, you're my clone now, go get some stuff done so that there's 2 of us, so we could be more effective. All right. That is not me. As the half a second after I create my clone with my memory, half a second after we have different experiences now, and that's a different person. So Kelly and Durgama are not the same people. God damn it! All right. Another problem I have with this is like the way that the hands are connected to the shoulder. It looks weird as well. Again, this is why we do. Oh, I was trying to get at this, right? Guys, look at these companies with billions of dollars, like millions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars. Look at how lazy they are with their art. And look at Atheist Republic with only 189. How many patrons do we have right now? We have 188. 188 patrons. Look at the art we're producing, the blasphemous art we're producing. This is why you need to become a patron, okay? Because again, we're doing blasphemy right. We're doing blasphemy right with like skeleton crew, staff and very little budget. We're being very, very efficient with our blasphemy production. So again, if once we hit 200 patrons, we're 12 patrons away. 12 patrons away to 200 patrons, then we're going to create Durgama. We're going to bring Durgama into we're going to have Kali and Durgama licking Shiva Lingam and pouring milk on top of it. Okay, that's one of it. So this Durgama is going to be one of our blasphemous art. Link to our Patreon in the description. Get us to 200 patrons so we could produce art weekly. Okay, I'm at the end of this video, for the people who are new here, I'm going to show you what the Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad and Lord Rama making out art that we're working on. Did we get a new sketch, by the way?
Not so far.
Okay. We're gonna get a new sketch. So okay. All right. So should I continue? Let's refinish.
Okay, the photo shoot, which took place in late October amid the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, showed her in 3 additional outfits and a bright red hairstyle. So excited for my sneaker drop this Friday, November 13th. Hope you guys loved it. The WAP hitmaker captioned a shot of herself in a chic on all black ensemble and wide brim hat on Instagram. In
I
her
really like how people just drop WAP as if it doesn't mean wet ass like pussy. Like just dropping it every like I love it. This is beautiful, right? Like
we all know. We all
the
know what
WAP.
it means.
We're talking about like just like serious news. Like we're talking about a wet ass pussy. Like that's the thing. I love it. I love it. This should be a thing. Okay, all right, continue.
I literally, I, whenever anyone says pussy, I'm at this point where I just automatically think wet ass p word. So okay. Anyways, in her revealing interview with the publication, she opened up about her grueling schedule, motherhood, and a highly anticipated second album. None of this is important, but scroll down a little bit.
Look at this. Who did it best?
Yes. So here is a side-by-side comparison.
Yes.
You know, for people who are unfamiliar with Durga Ma.
Mm-hmm.
Here is one interpretation of how she is traditionally portrayed. She often has a tiger with her.
Fidget spinner.
Oh my god, you and that.
She always has a fidget spinner. Yeah. But where's the tiger?
And not in this illustration. Keep scrolling. I can't remember if there's anything else relevant. Okay, so there's nothing else about the offending photo in this publication. Although you can see the other photos she took.
Yes.
So here you see it with the shoes, and here's the other one.
Wait, there's one here. What is this? This looks like a Kelly thing to me. There's a tongue. No?
No, it's just a mouth.
Every time I see tongue now, I think Kelly. So that's just that's it. All right, so let's go to the video. This is glorious, okay?
Yes. So, well, one thing I want to highlight is that one thing that wasn't because that what that article was just covering her promotion, her photo shoot, right? But there are several aspects of what people found offensive about this. There was the, typical cultural appropriation strain of it. And then there was the blasphemy strain of it, which comes from like a number of things, like usually like, oh, you're portraying her in a way that we don't like her to be portrayed. Or what I saw was you're bare or naked, sexualizing our goddesses again with the sexualizing our goddesses.
Sexualizing. Oh, you're showing your arm, your sexual shoulders. Wow, sexualizing by showing shoulders. God,
yeah,
damn
she's bare. She's bare.
I think we need to I think we just need to get in more Indians laid. That's what we need, right? I think we need to send guys. If you are all the females from Atheist Republic, go to India. Go to India and get Hindu men. No, never mind.
No,
but I think that will solve a lot of problems. I think a lot of these people, they just see things and they lose their minds because they're all like sex deprived, and I think that's the problem. I think we could solve the problems in the world. Imagine all the ISIS members and all the Hindu people. If we just got them laid, I think everybody would just chill.
Well, a lot of the ISIS members were getting laid.
Yeah, but that was the reason why they were doing the things that they were doing, because they weren't getting laid, and now they were like, "Oh my god, they're getting us laid now." So this, I really seriously think a lot of it. I genuinely think, yes, exactly. Female love jihad them. Yes, I genuinely think a lot of world's problems would be solved if these idiots were getting laid.
So okay, but then there was the most important thing about what was found to be blasphemous about this is that this is involving a shoe. That's the most important part of what is blasphemous about this. So for those who don't know, before you enter a temple, you have to take off your shoes. Like even shoes being around the temple, being around symbols of divinity itself is blasphemous. Like Blackpink, the K-pop group, got in really big trouble for a split second. They showed a statue or icon of Ganesh on the floor. So even that was blasphemous because that is near where shoes go.
Oh my god.
So the fact that she is using an image of a goddess to sell shoes, she's holding shoes.
Wait,
Is
that doesn't make any
high
sense.
blasphemy.
Okay, let me show you why that doesn't make any sense. Wait, if I didn't Callie like literally step on her husband?
Yes,
And
she did.
who is her husband?
Shiva,
Okay,
to
isn't
calm her
she?
down,
And
to
isn't
calm
like
her down
Shiva
from
like
her
a
rage.
isn't
Shiva,
like Shiva like a holy it's holy? Look at this, like
yes.
don't put our gods on the ground. That's where shoes go. And look at their own art. Like don't put it's too close to the ground, its feet goes there, shoes goes there, and like their own god is like, oh yeah, step on me, mommy. Like that's what their own god is doing. Look at this. And they're like, maybe he's actually enjoying this a bit too much. Look at his face.
No, he's very calm. That's what it is.
No, he's not. Like he's like,
Okay.
yeah, I think something has happened.
I think he likes having feet on his chest.
Yeah, I think I think so. I think that's what's happening. Anyways, but again, there's no consistency within these. Yeah, obviously that's too much to ask. All
But
right, so
let's watch her story because I love it. It's so funny.
oh, look at this. Katie's saying you're not
Yeah.
allowed to wear footwear near idols. It's considered high level blasphemy by even the moderate Hindus. Wait, footwear?
Yeah, I told you.
Hmm.
Just shoes around symbols of divinity is high
What?
blasphemy.
That's insane. Wait, so we should like what? How could we implement that into our blasphemous art project?
Well, he's giving us idea Shiva foot fetish art when?
No, it seemed like they care more about the footwear than the feet itself, right? So we need to do something with shoes. I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah, that's its own thing as well. There's lots of flavors of that fetish.
We need to figure out something with shoes and Hindu gods and goddesses to one of our, when it comes to one of our blasphemous art projects.
That will really trigger everyone.
She's standing on his nipple. That's why. That's right. So, do you want to read this caption before I play the video?
Okay. This is apology of the day. Cardi B apologizes for artwork used for her Reebok sneaker release. In the image, Cardi B appears as Hindu goddess Durga, causing many Hindus to be offended. Cardi said she didn't mean to disrespect anyone's culture. So let's watch the video.
The video is so epic. It's like such a hilarious.
So funny.
It's one of the funniest.
Perfect.
All right, hold on. Let me know if you hear this when I play. Okay. Oh wait, if she had it as a story in Instagram, and the text on the story was saying, "Sorry guys, I didn't mean to offend or disrespect anyone's culture. I can't change the past."
The past did. Oh no. Oh, Cardi.
Past.
Oh
I
no.
can't change the past. I can't change the past. Guys,
Oh,
again,
no.
English is my second language.
Oh no.
And I'm like, these are American born English native language people. And I'm like, again, I was born in Iran and I look at this and immediately it jumps at me like, I can't change the past. Okay? So do not make fun of my English ever again in the live chat, okay? I'll ban you if this is if if this is your celebrities, okay? If these are Americans, if this is not like native English speaking Americans, okay? If this is what we get, okay? You have no right. If this is what your country produces, you have no right to make fun of my English, okay? I can't change the past, but I'll be more cautious for the future. Okay, and here's another problem. There's a space. the space after the future for some reason, and then there's a dot, and there's no space after the dot, and then there's love you guys, and there's no dot after love you guys. Getting getting past grade in English class. Okay. Oh wait, this is the comment. All right, so let's play this video.
We don't hear any audio.
Oh wait, that was so okay. She's saying, yeah.
Start it over.
Started telling me that I'm getting dragged throughout social media. I'm like, what? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even talk.
I didn't even know I didn't even do anything. What's happening? Look at this. Somebody gets screwed.
Started telling me that I'm getting dragged throughout social media. I'm like, what? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even talk. I haven't gone on live. What's going on? And they're saying because it's because of my Reebok shoe, and saying that I disrespected like a goddess or something. And it's like, hey, listen.
Goddess or something. I don't know what's happening. I've been to social media. People say I'm just disrespecting a goddess or something. I don't know. Okay. This is the best apology of all time. I love it. I love every second of this.
And they're saying because it's because of my Reebok shoe, and saying that I disrespected like a goddess or something. And it's like, hey, listen. When I did the Reebok shoe, the creative were telling me you're gonna represent a goddess, that she represents strength, femininity, and liberation, and that's something that I love and that I'm all about.
Yeah.
And I thought that it was dope.
Yeah.
But if
I thought it was dope, yeah.
people that I'm offending their culture or their religion, I want to say I'm sorry. That was not my intent. I do not like disrespecting nobody's religion. I wouldn't like people to offend my religion. When
What is her religion?
She's a
people
Christian.
dress as Virgin Mary and Jesus, as long as they doing it in a beautiful, graceful way, a respectful way, I don't feel a certain type of way, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Maybe I should
think
have
it
done my
was a beautiful way.
research, and I'm sorry. I can't change the past, but I'm gonna do more research for the future. Yeah, baby.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's one thing. There's different layers to this. Okay, and she's like, I think she did a good job at highlighting it. Okay, because it's one thing to be offended about people genuinely wanting to disrespect your religion. And that's already moronic by itself, okay? I mean, your religion can be disrespected and you can't stop that, okay? But she's like, I don't want my religion to be disrespected, okay? But she's like, I don't even like she's confused to why that's even considered disrespect, right? She's like, this goddess was supposed to like represent female empowerment or like something, and liberation, and we were like, she's like, I thought that's dope. Right? She's like, I thought that was dope, so like let's just go with that. So the level of butthurt that you're experiencing from Hindus right now, it's just like, it's moronic even by the standard of people who get offended by you disrespecting their religion, right? So like, for example, let's say you have an average Christian who you show like Jesus in a derogatory or insulting way, and they like look at it and they're like, I don't like that. You're disrespecting Jesus, okay? So that's something that, you know, different religious people are, they know like, oh, okay, I see why people would not like that. That's Jesus. And these people love Jesus, and you're showing Jesus in a derogatory way. So I guess it would be insulting, right? And there's some people who like, that's okay. Like we say that's okay. You should be able to mock religions. And some people like, no, that people don't like that, so that's not okay. That's a separate discussion that we are on the side of that's okay part, okay? But then we have the level of butthurt that only Hindus and Muslims seems to have, like some Hindus and some Muslims, seems to be unique to them. They're like, derogatory, insulting, mocking, we don't care. You don't get, you just stay away from our goddesses and our sacred, right? Like, this is like other religious people are like, but this is not even insulting. Like, this is not even derogatory. It's a beautiful image. And they're like, we're offended. And you look at the picture, and then you look at the reaction, and like, yeah, I mean, most people might not say it out loud, but like, you guys are insane. Like, you guys, there's something, you're insane even by religious standards, okay? even by religious people butthurt standards, who, if you have like a derogatory image of Jesus, they get offended over that. Okay, at least they won't get offended if you show Jesus in a beautiful art, like in a empowering way. Like if you show Mother Mary in an empowering way, right? Christians are not gonna go cry around and be like, "Hey, you don't get to use Mother Mary," right? That doesn't happen. Like you
Well,
what? Well,
there. Do you remember? Actually, you probably don't because you don't know about pop culture like I do. So a couple years ago, the Met Gala did a. Sorry, I just love shitting on you. So every year, the Met Gala has a theme, and a couple years ago, their theme was Catholicism and Catholic art. And so all these celebrities took this opportunity to dress up in Catholic imagery and Catholic themes. And there were a lot of Catholics who were extremely upset about that. Even though the entire Met Gala was a celebration of Catholic imagery in art and its influence on fashion throughout centuries.
You're right.
They did not like it at all. They found it fetishizing. This isn't an accurate representation of our work. They were particularly upset at Rihanna dressing up in her infamous Pope hat outfit.
Right.
Which Rihanna is a Christian. She never apologized for it. However, Armin, like, how quickly did she apologize for her accidentally including a chopped and screwed version of a hadith in a fashion show with lingerie?
Right.
It was in less than 48 hours.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on.
She's never apologized for this, and people were pissed.
You're right. You corrected me.
Pissed at this.
Who did it better? Look at this.
Rihanna,
right.
Yeah, they're like, she's showing her legs. Look at her showing her hat. Especially the real hardcore trad Catholics. This is extremely blasphemous because obviously a woman can never be.
She never felt the need to apologize for this, right?
Never.
This shows the power that Muslims and Hindus have. Then they make you up. They get you to apologize like this.
And these are women with global audiences, like some of the largest musical stars in the world.
Yeah, but when she had the hadith, and she did this on purpose, right? She I know this is Christian, I know this is gonna hurt some people, but I'm gonna do it anyways, right? But with the hadith that they use in the music, that wasn't even intentional. They had no idea that they were gonna offend somebody, and they still apologize for it, right? This is this is what I'm telling you. Like the Hindus and Muslims, they have dominated the butthurt industry.
They've cornered it.
They cornered it. Yeah, but you're right. The Christians did get offended by this, right? So the Christians are like, we don't have we're falling in behind on the butthurt. So we need to show our
I don't know. Okay, let me be clear. I don't know if all Christians got offended by this, but Catholics did. And LJ is saying Rihanna doesn't give an F. Well, she does.
She does. She apologized
within less than 48 hours. They removed that song that included the chopped and screwed version of a hadith about doomsday. Removed it from the track list of her show. They couldn't remove it from the show itself. It was in there, but she did this deep apology about how it's never going to happen again. Katie is saying it's brown privilege. We're mostly brown, so you whiteys got to apologize. Bow down, oppressors. I love you, Katie.
Wait, I want to watch this video one more time. Sorry, it was just too good. I'm sorry.
With Cardi?
Yeah, just one more time. Just one more. Just be patient with me, okay? This was just beautiful. It was like, she's like, I don't know what's happening. Why are people coming at me? I didn't know there were other versions of butthurt.
And start telling me that I'm getting dragged throughout social media. I'm like, what? I don't even.
She's like,
I'm getting dragged throughout social media.
she's like, I don't even know what's. I don't know. I don't even what's happening.
I haven't even been on live to like stick my foot in my mouth.
She's like, where's this coming from? She's like,
Oh
okay,
my
look at this.
god.
Fans are telling me that I'm getting dragged throughout social media. I'm like, what? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even talk. I haven't gone on live. What's going on? And they're saying because it's because of my Reebok shoe and saying that I disrespected like a goddess or something. And it's like, hey,
Someone.
Just this first few seconds of it, I could replay this like a million times. Look at.
fans are telling me that I'm getting dragged throughout social media. I'm like, what? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even talk. I haven't gone on live. What's going on? And they're saying because
What's going on? What's going on?
it's because of my Reebok
I was
shoe
like,
and saying that I
this is
disrespected like a
goddess.
goddess or something. And it's like,
Oh my god, I love that. Okay, wait. So you have a third link?
Her accent on goddess.
Hold on. Wait, I need to copy this properly. Goddess. I disrespected a goddess or something. A goddess or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was
So yeah, this is an example of one publication that they wouldn't even publish the original photo. Oh my god.
God.
I love her Bronx accent.
Oh
From the
my
Bronx. That was a terrible impression. Okay, so zoom in. Polsky, zoom. Okay, so scroll down. Cardi B issued a public apology after backlash over her new photo shoot that pays homage to the Hindu goddess Durga. The rapper said it was her fans who informed her of the controversy. Read her full apology and explanation behind the photos. And then update. Footwear News has retracted the initial cover for this publication. A new cover is being worked on as of press time, according to the publication. So they even revoked this cover. It's crazy.
Wow.
So, Cardi B took to social media to apologize to anyone whose culture and religion she offended with her new Footwear News November cover. The Grammy winner, 28, covers Hollywood Life's sister publication and pays homage to Durga, the Hindu goddess, whose symbols represent protection and strength. Well, the magazine stated in a since-deleted Instagram post that Durga's symbols resonate as much in modern times as they have through centuries, and that, like Durga, Cardi B is a dominant female voice at a critical time. Oof. The internet took issue with the rapper's photo emulating the symbolic goddess.
Look at this news article. What is this? Who's this article? Hollywood Life?
Yeah.
They're not showing it.
Yeah.
They're not showing the actual image. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's supposed to be a lion or a tiger. I thought it was a lion.
That's a tiger.
I know.
Apparently, the tiger is less common.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lion. What the hell is with this tiger? This is not This is not true to this story.
I kind of like the tiger more, to be honest.
Okay, but when we do Durga Ma, when we do our blasphemous art with Durga Ma, we're gonna do the original. We're gonna do the lion. Yeah. How about Durga Ma making out with a lion?
What?
How about like for
what?
For our furry fans?
You know how I feel about furries, alright?
I know. You're very intolerant towards furries. We should have a furry lion making out with Durga Ma.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
I think that should be a furry, like a lion, somebody in a furry lion making out with Durga Ma. That should be one of our art.
No. They don't like it.
Guys, it's not bestiality. It's a furry thing.
People don't like it. They don't like it.
Yeah, but imagine imagine if you guys are butthurt, okay? You guys are like very like more tolerant compared to other people, okay? So you guys you guys are like having a very negative reaction to this, right? So imagine that if the Atheist Republic family is butthurt over this, imagine what the reaction worldwide would be. Like, wouldn't you want to see the reaction worldwide? There isn't.
No. Wait, scroll down.
Okay.
So what I liked about this article is that they highlighted in the post that Footwear News has now since deleted that the intention is for Cardi B to emulate the symbols of strength and power that Durga represents. I think that's a very positive thing for a woman to portray. And wait, go a little bit up, scroll up a little bit more.
See, Fatima, I think Fatima is a furry. Well, you see,
Oh,
Fatima.
Fatima, don't get me started on furries.
No, I kind of, I know that furries are like weird, like not weird beyond their king. So I'm on board with being anti-furry, but not because of their kink, okay? Because they're just like they do.
Reprehensible behavior.
Yeah, they have like the furry community is just like weird beyond just the kink that they're into. Okay, they do like crazy stuff. Okay,
They've destroyed entire hotel chains with the depravity, with the sheer depravity of their conventions. Just look it up; it's legendary.
Yes.
Entire hotel franchises have banned furry conventions because of the sheer depravity and damage caused to their property during their. Don't get me started! Don't get me started! It's so disgusting.
Susanna is very passionately anti-furry. Okay, very passionately.
I'm sorry.
But Fatima, look at this. You're offending Fatima now. Fatima is like, yo, what's with the discrimination of furries? Look at this. Look at this, Susanna. You're upset.
I know.
You're upset.
Fatima, I'll talk to you about this privately. But
you get maybe she's a furry and you're upsetting her now.
It's we can't get into this right now. Okay, wait, scroll up.
Okay, wait. Okay, where?
Okay, so okay, here they just recap. Yeah, when I was doing the Reebok shoot, the creatives were telling me you're going to represent a goddess. She represents strength, femininity, and liberation. That's something I love and I'm all about, she said. That was not my intent. And then scroll down further.
The Fatima is ready to fight you.
Fatima, oh no. Oh no, I have so much I could say right now. Okay. But yeah. So
okay. I'm gonna make this
keep going past the photo of Durga.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, this is, well, I guess not a traditional representation of her. She should actually be sitting on a lion. Yes. So one thing I wanted to highlight is that like they don't even show the photo in this article, and I looked in multiple places that gave me a good summary, and they refused to show the photo, which is why I had to go. Oh boy, which is why I had to go to the Daily Mail. And so go to the next.
Before I lose our furry audience, okay, guys. No. If you're a furry, you're welcome here at Atheist Republic. Don't pay attention to the hate that the live chat is having against you, okay? Furry people are welcome here at the Atheist Republic, okay? Just don't ruin any conventions or anything like that. All right, but go on.
Yep. Go to the next article I sent you.
Oh, okay.
Because this what happened to you, Susanna? Tell us your furry experience. This is juicy. I have no furry experience and I am keeping it that way.
Right. Hey,
let me be clear.
Okay, I'm gonna take my anti-furry views away because this is like too much. This is too hateful to our. We probably have a big furry community supporting Atheist Republic. I need to protect them against Susanna. Guys, this level of hate and discrimination is not tolerated in Atheist Republic. If you're a furry, just you do you, okay? Enjoy what you enjoy, okay? Just don't mess up with any conventions, okay? And
don't destroy other people's property.
Don't destroy other people's properties. And other
don't
than that,
expose children to things they shouldn't be exposed to.
Yes. But you enjoy furry stuff as much as you like, okay? Don't let Susanna like kink shame you or anything like that, okay? Yes. My God, what's with all this hate now? Okay, we Atheist Republic. We will love our furry community. Okay, but let's continue. Yes. See,
Okay.
look what you look at. What
No, that's not
yeah,
true. I have
yeah.
never called for extermination. That's not something I would ever do.
No.
That would never leave my mouth. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I think this is kind of like the homophobia some people have, that they're secretly gay, and that's why they're homophobic. I think Susanna might have some dark secrets that she's not sharing with us. Maybe that's it. No. Okay. All right. Okay.
No,
No. Okay. Okay.
absolutely not. I'm upset. so,
Now
so
we have to do Durga lion art just so that we could win back our furry community. Okay, we're doing it. This is going to be a thing. Okay,
I'm not.
Durga is going to be making out with a lion just
No,
so that we could attract some furries in our community. Okay,
but they no furries like other furries to be making out with each other.
okay, we can't help you with that. I'm sorry. All right, but then it's
Yeah,
because
they don't. It's
oh
not
wait, no, yeah.
enjoyment.
Oh wait a minute, we can do something with that because we have Ganesh and what's the monkey god? I forgot the
Hanuma.
monkey. Hanuma, Ganesh and Hanuma. But elephants are not fairy though. Two Hanumas?
No, it's not about them being literally furry.
I think it is.
No, it's just about it being
I've
like.
never seen a furry
anthropomorphic.
that likes an elephant. Have you ever seen a furry in an elephant costume? They have to be.
Rule 34, it's out there, bro.
I know, but I think they literally are. I think they literally want them to be furry. So I don't think Hanuma and Ganesh is gonna work out. I don't know. We could try. We could. Okay, fine. We'll just make. Here's the thing. We'll make an art with Hanuma and Ganesh making out. We'll see if it works with anybody. How about that?
For the record, I do have friends who are furries, and I still don't like it. I really don't like it. But I don't have to like it. I'm not telling people.
No,
that
you're
it's
going
illegal.
beyond that. No, you're going beyond not liking it. You're actually hating on people who like it. So this
No.
is beyond. Yes, you did.
No.
Okay, you did.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is one article where they move it more into the appropriation. Yeah, so critics called the star for cultural appropriation, deeming the cover inappropriate and accusing the rapper of mocking Hindu culture. So scroll down.
Mocking.
So yes, here's where they showed the photo shoot, the
How
shoes.
much are these shoes? Are these are probably like
I don't know, but they sold out immediately.
Okay.
They sold out immediately. And that was funny. The Rolling Stone magazine actually wrote a whole article saying the people who like went after Cardi for her Durga photo shoot bought the shoes anyways. They probably bought the shoes anyways because they sold out immediately. Wait, keep scrolling. I'm trying to see. No, keep going.
What is this thing that keeps showing up on top?
Yeah, no, I hate when websites do that.
Yeah, get rid of this goddamn bar.
Okay, yeah, here's where scroll up a little bit more below the photo. Okay, thank you. So Footwear News, stop. Footwear News, the magazine, released their own statement. Released their own statement to People magazine apologizing for its actions. Yesterday, we posted content from our exclusive Cardi B cover shoot. One of the images was intended to pay homage to Hindu goddess Durga, and our intent was to show a powerful woman. However, we realized we were not considerate of certain cultural and religious perspectives and how this would be perceived as deeply offensive. Scroll down. We take full accountability for this oversight and we apologize, the statement added. Is it important we learn from this example and are sensitive to this sort of religious imagery when creative discussions are taking place in the future? Today, we were releasing another cover from the shoot that was a subscriber exclusive. So that was a statement from the magazine itself. Yeah, it's I find it okay. Here's my take on this. We'll scroll up so we can actually see the picture of what was so offensive. Okay, perfect.
This one. Hey. There.
Okay, here's the thing. This is one of the largest religions in the world, right?
Mhm.
Cardi B is a global star. She's one of the biggest musical stars in the world. She has a global audience. And to the people who got so butthurt and probably went after her, I can almost promise you that wherever this was posted, it is very likely that those accounts were targeted with mass attempts to hack those accounts to delete this photo.
Yeah, yeah.
If our own personal experience has, taught me anything, they were almost certainly attempted mass hacking attempts to try to erase this photo. I'm sure that she, as well as people involved with this, were threatened. And the people who do this are too stupid to realize that they missed out on one of the biggest free marketing opportunities they could have possibly had.
For the goddess?
For their goddess, their culture, the symbology of it, the meaning behind it. Available.
Yeah. No, but
for
they
free.
don't like it. They don't like it because they want to do it themselves. They're like, you don't get to do it. This is ours.
Did you think it comes back to a possession of woman type of thing?
I think, well, a mix of that and also this is our culture. You don't get to do it. It's our culture. We get to do it. It's kind. I keep telling them like nobody. You didn't file a copyright. Like their trademarks didn't exist when these guys were popular. Right, were created. So you guys missed your opportunity on that. Your goddesses belong to the whole world right now. Deal with it. Deal with it. Again, this is why we need to do our blasphemy is because celebrities and big organizations, they're like cowards, right? Like even though they have like millions of dollars, they still like give in to the just a little bit of a backlash like this. We tiny organization, Atheist Republic, we're not like bending the knee. So we're like trying to normalize, we're trying to make sure that this kind of backlash doesn't work, right? Again, we are like leading the way when it comes to making sure that these arbitrary red lines that people draw around you don't work, right? And we're like basically pissing on these red lines, and we're trying to make sure that this kind of behavior backfires. Because when you give into this kind of behavior, you're going to motivate more. Do you think like when you give into the mob like this, they're going to go be like, oh great, so we're going to stop complaining? They're going to be like, no, when you smell blood, you're going to come for more, right?
I saw dozens of people celebrating online a victory in this.
Yeah, they love it. Imagine
that she deleted it. Victory that she decided to not expose her global audience to the beauty of your culture, to the ways that women are represented as powerful in your culture. Because apparently seeing women like this is vulgar.
Right. So yeah, you give them a victory. They're like celebrating this. We need to make sure that again, and these are like Afshin is saying, these are billionaires who never get canceled. But Atheist Republic, we're taking a risk. My Twitter account is suspended again. Like, do you think Cardi B is ever at risk of her Twitter account being suspended? Never. So they have nothing to lose, and they're not taking the risk. We have everything to lose. We could lose all our platforms, and we're risking it anyways for the sake of rest of you, so that you're not intimidated by the mob like this. The mob that is coming after you, deciding what you get to say and what you don't get to say. We at Atheist Republic, we're risking everything we have to normalize dissent.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So support us.
It takes a toll.
So support us. Yeah. become a patron today. Link in the description. Because, like, look, we don't have billions of dollars, and we're not cowering away. The people who shouldn't be cowering away, they are cowering away. It does take a toll.
Like, she was exposing so many people to the beauty that is in Hindu art and tradition, and their impression is going to be that you guys are so sensitive that that's not okay. Like, you missed an amazing opportunity for the whole world to be curious about your culture, your mythology, learn more about it, learn more about the representation of women as powerful as warriors in your culture. And instead, the impression that they're going to be left with is that this is offensive, it's dirty, it's vulgar. Like, think about it.
Right.
It's insane.
By the way, for people who don't know what we're talking about, first of all, for people who are new here, we've been taken to the Supreme Court of India for all of this.
Oh, yeah.
But also, let me actually go show you guys the art that we have coming. Okay, this is what we have coming for people who are new here. Okay, this is Prophet Muhammad, and this is Lord Rama. Okay, so this is what the next. This is the sketch of the next art. This is just this is definitely not the final version. There's gonna be a lot more details added, but this is where we're heading. Okay, this is only our third. This is only our third art. Okay, but this has been enough. I mean, not even this. The second art that we made with Sita and Kelly has been enough for people to take our case to the Supreme Court of India. Okay, to the Supreme, mentioning our tweets, mentioning our art and our tweets as a way to, as an excuse to come up with, limiting freedom of expression on social media in India. That's how bad these things are getting. Okay, and this is why when you guys get butthurt over furry stuff, I say that's exactly why we need to do this. Okay, and
Yeah.
look, Fatima is defending furries here. Where is she? She's like, okay, hold up. There are the weird bunch of furries and just normal bunch. Okay, hella diverse. Okay, thank you, Fatima. You're defending a community here. Good job. Okay, see, do not generalize an entire community. Okay, so by the way, what the hell's okay? So we're gonna have these two people making out. Okay, I think that's gonna be fairy. But what the hell is happening here? This should be illegal.
No, they're just pouring milk on the Shiva Lingam.
Yeah, and they're babies, they're children here, right? And they're not children? They look like
it's cute. I don't know. Maybe they're just kind of chibis. I don't know.
But you know what Shiva Lingam is, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is not right. Okay, so
This person is saying, I want Rama to hit Muhammad with a love arrow so he falls for him. Well, that's the whole story, is that Rama is actually taking Muhammad away from Allah. He's swept up by another god.
Wait, what's happening? Okay, we got a super chat. Hindu Historian.
Oh, thank you, Hindu Historian, for the $2 Canadian. He's saying happy Diwali.
Wait, is it Diwali?
It is.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Diwali.
It's about time for Kali Puja as well.
Okay, what's happening here though? Is Ganesh riding Hanuman? You see this?
That's pretty cool.
Is that part of is that canon or is that just made up?
I'm into it.
Okay, seriously, I think I get it. Ganesh and Hanuman making out. I think that would be great. What do you guys think?
But how do you make out with an elephant is my next question. Do you make out with the nose, which is the trunk, or do you make out with the actual mouth? And if so, how do you get past the tusks?
Who makes out with someone else's nose, Susanna? You're weird.
No, okay, I know, but I'm thinking about it.
Where did you learn how to make it? Okay, I'm now imagining Susanna making out with somebody, and she's like, Suck, sucking on their nose? Like, what is that?
One of my friends used to do that to me. He would call it a brain job, where you just blow
Yeah.
air up someone's.
Yeah, what? Oh my god. That is okay. You have no right to shame furries if that's what you're into.
That's not what I'm into. It's called
Okay.
messing with your friends.
Mm. Oh look,
Oh my
Shiva
god.
Lingam is here in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, they should be like, okay, I know what they should be doing. I think Hanuman and Ganesh should be making out while tickling Shiva Lingam in the middle.
Oh my god.
Like kind of like tickling it as if like they're tickling someone's balls.
You know, sorry, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Susanna hangs out with weird people.
That's true.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
they should be making out while like yeah, that would be image.
Well, oh, but I'm still not. Like. How do you depict someone making out with an elephant? Where does the trunk go?
Terrell is telling you. Read that.
Obviously, he would just hold up his trunk, and Hanuman would crouch down to get to his mouth. Not very complicated. That sounds so unsexy. Like,
I can I can see that working.
yeah. Well, Katie is telling us that this would be incestuous.
Why?
Because they're both sons of Shiva, as we can see in this depiction here.
Okay, and is that illegal?
I was about to say, don't even get Armin started on this right now.
They're both. They're brothers.
Yes.
Okay, then we have to do this. Imagine the level of butthurt. Oh my god.
I'm so tired of people dropping your take on incest into all of my replies whenever we post anything. And you guys, blah, blah, blah. And then I read what you wrote, your take on incest, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny to me that that's what they have against me. I'm like, I'm not even mad.
People are not mad.
It's illegal in India, at least. Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure that Ganesh and Hanuman are not able to have a baby with each other. Okay, so there's not going to be any problems. Okay,
All things are possible through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yes. What's his take on incest? My take on incest. My take is that as long as there's no way to have a baby, then go for it. Like if you have to, right?
Well,
As long as you could make sure, as long as there's no power dynamics at play, which is very rare.
everyone's an adult.
Yeah, as long as everyone is an adult, there's no power dynamics, and there's no way to have a child, then go for it. But the problem is that power dynamics usually are going to be a thing if you grew up with each other and one of you is older, right? So the only rare situation where this would be okay is probably when you did not grow up with each other and you were separated or something, right? But these conditions have to be met for it to be okay. No power dynamics, adults, and zero chance of having a baby. For example, a homosexual relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Come at me, like seriously, like what are you gonna? Like, hey, I mean that's disgusting. Like, okay, is that your argument? That's disgusting.
Yeah, it typically is.
Like they have nothing on. They have nothing on me. That's all. They're like, hey, I mean that's disgusting. Well, don't do it.
That's literally what you say is if you don't like it, don't do it.
Don't do it.
That simple.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, I'm just laughing at how you get everyone who talks to you in trouble for that.
Yeah, but
like,
nobody has anything on me. Like I have debated people on this
for years because of that. For like a 30-second clip of AP talking to you about that.
Yeah.
They throw that in his face for years.
No, like it has any. I challenge anybody to argue this against me. There's not. They have nothing on me. They have nothing on me. Other than like, ew, it's gross. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, Rocky is saying that we need art of us as Hindu gods and goddesses.
Making out.
I mean, that would be really cool, though. And we do it.
Yeah.
We have Guru Armin. Oh, and
Mhm.
Katie is correcting us. No, they're not brothers. They are parent and child. Oh, so maybe, I don't like that. Well, no, I
Wait,
don't like
they
that.
are parent and are they?
Hanuman is the incarnation of Shiva, not the son of Shiva. Hanuman is the son of Vanu, the god of the wind. Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're not parent and child, are they?
I'm confused.
Okay. It is funny to me that Hindus accuse others of incestuous thoughts when their own religion says that their goddesses they call mother are within their wives or girl. Yeah, actually, didn't we have like a story of what was that god's Arit or something? She had 3 sons, and she tried to have sex with her sons. That's like Hindu mythology.
Oh
And
boy.
yeah, and one of them refused her, and she cursed him. Oh, Brahman. Brahman was the first son, and she was like, "I just made you. I'm gonna have sex with you now." And Brahman was like, "No, mom,
No,
no,
thank
thank
you.
you." And she cursed him. And then she went to the second son, and was like, I don't even like you." So she went to the third son.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the third son was like Shiva, right? And the third son was like, "Sure, I'll have sex with you, mom. Just give me your eye. Give me your third eye." And so basically, Shiva was the first prostitute ever, right? She was like, "I'll have sex with my mom for a price if you give me your third eye." And the mom was like, "Sure, whatever." So she gave Shiva the third eye, and then Shiva just destroyed her with her third eye. Okay, did you know this, by the way, Susanna?
Mm-mm.
She destroyed her own mom with her third eye, and she turned her into ashes. And out of those ashes, women goddesses came out, and all the 3 sons started marrying those goddesses. They're
Whoa.
like, we won't have sex with our mom, but we'll have sex with her ash. So that's how. so, so that was like a major that was such an insult, I think, to her, because like we don't like you, but once we burned you and turned you into ashes, then you started looking sexy. So that's a Hindu story, right? That's a Hindu mythology for you, right?
Oh my god. There's a
So,
lot.
somebody saying relatable.
There's a lot of incest and a lot of mythology. Yeah,
Right.
it's not that unusual.
Okay. Who's Nara? Who's this guy?
The lion, half lion, half man.
Ooh, okay, and that would not be incestual. Yeah, and they're both furry. The Nara.
Ah!
Oh yes, that's better. That's better because it's not elephant. Elephants are not furry. And Nara Simha. What does this guy look like? Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
Wait, zoom in. I can't see any of these clearly.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. This
That's pretty
guy.
cool.
That's pretty
Oh,
bad.
that is sick.
Would he be making out while opening up somebody like this? I think that would be cool.
I don't know if we can have that on marketplaces. Actually,
Oh yeah,
probably.
you're right.
I don't know if we can have gore.
Yeah, we can't have gore, I guess.
That is
Okay,
metal. That is metal as hell, though.
okay, so him and Hanuman making out, and they're both really furry, and the furry community will love us for this. Yes, Hanuman and this guy, Nara Simha, and there's no incest. His story is really cool. Okay, good job, Katie. Yeah, Katie, good idea. Okay, people are upset. They're Ganesh or Riot. They want Ganesh. Wait. Maybe you can make some art on that adopted son, Muhammad. Cook.
Sri Ram is saying that the timeline doesn't match, which is why he also said that our Kali and Sita was fake news because they're from different eras.
Guys, the
We could
fidget
totally
spinner.
want fictional characters.
No, guys, that fidget spinner thing controls time, doesn't it? The fidget spinner thing controls time. So if the fidget spinner controls time, that means they can time travel. So it works. Anyways, let's go. There is a movie on the concept Armin just explained about the three goals of ash and the three gods and ashes. Okay, guys, doesn't the fidget spinner control time? This thing that this guy has in this time in his hand. Um, Furries usually don't give a shit about indoctrination, so this will probably be hella welcoming.
Indoctrination? What kind of indoctrination? What are you talking about?
Indoctrination. I don't know, but I think Fatima is a good representation of the furry community for us here. Okay, so she will be defending them. I'm representing them here for us. So we will ask her. She's our furry expert from now on. Okay, no hating on furry community. I would not allow it. Okay, here, look. Hindu historian is saying this whole fidget spinner thing that it represents the cyclical nature of time that Hindus believe in. Okay, so I say that means that it basically works the same way as Doctor Strange's. What's that thing that the green thing that Doctor Strange has?
I don't know.
What's a green stone? The green stone that Doctor Strange. Yes, this one. Okay, here. So the fidget spinner in Hinduism, given that it represents the cyclical nature of time, that means it will do the exact same thing that this does, and whatever this is. Time infinity stone. Okay,
cool.
The fidget spinner in Hinduism does what the time infinity stone does. So, in my opinion, these gods and goddesses, they do not have to be from the same time for them to be able to making out with each other. Every single one of them so far that I've seen has a fidget spinner, so they could move across time. That's my version of the story. Okay, Katie's saying it doesn't control time. It represents the Hindus' belief of how time works. That's a useless. Okay, imagine you being a god or goddess, and you having like 6 or 8 arms, and one of them you just spinning something that doesn't do anything other than represent something. That is bull crap. I'm changing the story. It does. It's not just a symbol. Okay, if it's about time, then it actually does something. If it represents how time works, then it also moves time. That's my version of this Hindu stories. Okay, I'm changing it officially.
And and he has very strong opinions about this because if you had a superpower, it would be able to control time, right?
Yeah. Yeah, infinite.
Yeah,
okay.
Armin is always here to tell you guys how to
do Hinduism properly. I'm teaching. Okay. I'm fixing Hinduism for you guys. Okay, like, oh yeah, this is something that every god and goddess has. What does it do? Oh, it just represents cyclical nature of time. Okay, but what does it do? It represents it moves time. Okay, Hinduism fixed. You're welcome. Anyways, let's go now before we get in more trouble. That is cool. See, Soha agrees with me. All right. Oh, what is this? Oops, correction. I mean, they wouldn't really care about offending religious. Yeah, we don't. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe, or else we'll find you. We'll come for you.
No, you can't say that.
No, we tell you that YouTube actually every time you watch one of our videos, your location is.
Just stick to telling people you're gonna take their wives and girlfriends. Just stick to that.
I will take your wives and girlfriends, okay? I will take your wives and girlfriends if you don't subscribe, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I don't have no power over gay men. If you're lesbian and you think that your girlfriend or wife is just a lesbian and I will turn your wives and girlfriends, okay? Trust me. Okay? But if you are if you are a gay man or a straight woman, then Susanna will come and steal your husbands and your boyfriends. Okay, everybody else, I'm coming. And if you're single, then I will make sure that you remain
Your
single.
ass.
For the rest. I will. What?
I said if you're single, we're coming for your ass.
No, not. Don't threaten them with a good time. That would be. No, if you're single, I will make sure that you will stay like that for the rest of your life. Okay.
Wow. Oh, because
Yeah.
you're gonna keep coming after. You're just gonna
Yeah.
conquer.
Every time somebody is interested in you, I'm gonna just show up. I'm just showing up, and there would be enough. Just showing up. Just me showing up there would be enough for them to like completely reconsider you, right? Like I mean, it's easy for me. Okay, so just subscribe. Yeah, just subscribe.
No.
It's really easy for me. You have no idea how easy it is for me to just steal
Mhm.
your wives and girlfriends. Okay, it's so easy. And by the way, if you're Hindu, I'm coming for your moms as well.
Oh,
Especially
we already did.
we already did. Okay, we came for Kalima. We're gonna come for your other moms as well. Okay, so every single one of your moms. India, hide your moms. Hide all of your moms because Atheist Republic is coming for your moms. Anyways, all right. So bye, subscribe, and you could avoid all of that if you just subscribe. Every single threat that we had against you, you could avoid all of that if you subscribe. So just do it. All right. Bye.